We are following some breaking news in the newsroom right now. A fast-moving wildfire burning just southwest of Spokane, forcing people from their homes. And if you are walking around downtown, you'll see and smell smoke in the area right now. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kirsten O'Connor.
And I'm Jordan Smith. Emergency crews are shutting down roads and telling people in the area to get out immediately. We want to show you exactly where this fire is burning. You can see on that screen there, south of Spokane, west of Highway 195. Cheney Spokane Road is closed right now, and firefighters are telling people in the immediate area to get out right away.
Now, we are getting some video from people in the area. If you look at your screen, a huge plume of smoke billowing up from the area where this fire is burning. This is west of the Eagle Ridge development, so a lot of homes there, Jordan. And I know you've covered fires in this area in the past. Some of this video that you're looking at on your screen taken from Cheney Spokane Road right before fire crews closed that road down. And we do have multiple crews out gathering information for you right now.
And let's go live right now to Allison Martinez, live near that fire this afternoon. Allison, what can you tell us?
I'm here just off of Cedar Road. This is where I was directed because, as we said, Cheney Spokane Road is closed. Now I'm here. You can see the smoke behind me. Quite a few people have gathered right here off of Cedar to take a look. What we do know as far as evacuations, level 3 evacuations are in place, and those are in place from Marshall to 44th last we checked, which was pretty recently. And so Marshall to 44th, get out, go now. You can see we have some aircraft coming in to take control of that fire. Now we'll keep you updated as we go throughout the rest of our evening. This is what we know so far. We'll make sure to give you updates on Twitter at KXOI. And yes, that's what we know so far.
Allison Martinez live for us. Allison, yes, as you're live, we're seeing that aircraft, it looked like dumping some water over the fire. And again, a lot of smoke billowing up from that area. This is southwest of Spokane, west of Eagle Ridge. People in that area are starting to hear more about this. You may be getting emergency alerts. Again, we see an aircraft carrying water, it looked like, Jordan, from that area, and hopefully getting those flames under control.
Right, and this is something we've talked about all summer, just with how dry these fuels are, the precautions people need to take for wildfire seasons, because it doesn't take long for these flames to spread as quickly as they do, as we've seen on the scene here today. That plume of smoke blowing up, so crews rapidly working to put these flames out, but certainly not ideal conditions here for wildfire.
Not ideal at all, yeah. Absolutely. And I know as we were watching, Allison set up her live shot there, and as our photojournalist is panning around, you can see that dry brush. And you know, it doesn't matter where you are in Spokane right now. As you're driving around, you start to see, oh, that's not a good spot for, and it just feels like the whole city is under these types of threats at all times during fire season. We've heard Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker talk day in and day out about these tough conditions. We saw another aircraft there flying through the smoke. Looks like that has just covered up. You can't even see because
it swallows the aircraft. You can't even see that deep into it. And yeah, again, we've talked about this. Meteorologist Matt Gray mentioning 3 weeks without rain here in our area, just exacerbating these dry conditions and this heat wave that's moved through, nearing triple digits, 96 yesterday. Again, just not ideal conditions, particularly when that spark inevitably happens. And as we're seeing right there, just how high that plume of smoke is going. Certainly a very serious fire developing over there.
Again, this is southwest of Spokane, west of Eagle Ridge. We want to give you an overview. Again, this fire blew up in just the last hour or so. And we have been hearing from people. I just heard a phone call coming into our newsroom who are in the area. So still a lot of information coming in. We here at KXLY are committed to staying on top of this until the threat has passed.
And let's take just one more look to general area where this fire is burning. It's southwest of Spokane, just west of Eagle Ridge. And we're getting calls in, as Kirsten mentioned, into the newsroom. People driving down 195 and even from downtown, seeing that plume of smoke, wondering where all of that smoke is coming from.
I know, just as I was driving in, Jordan, I went through downtown, had my windows down, and I could smell it all the way from the Thor Freya area into downtown. We know that level 3 evacuations are in effect for all of 5th Avenue, South Marshall Road to West 44th, and Plymouth, Mayflower, add Dorset Roads, south of Hallett. So let me go through that one more time, because this means leave now. Level 3 evacuations in effect for all of 5th Avenue, South Marshall Road to West 44th, Plymouth, Mayflower, and Dorset roads south of Hallett. Of course, all of this information is going to be up on KXLY.com. So if you are watching this coverage on television right now, you can also get your cell phone out, you can get your computer out, and you can follow these live updates. We're watching this aircraft again. It looks like they are continuing to put water down on this fire southwest of Spokane, west of Eagle Ridge. Definitely a scary afternoon for anyone living in that area. And a reminder, fire season is here. These conditions can change at a moment's notice. We have been telling you this with our team of meteorologists. Jordan, you've been here all weekend. You were mentioning the temperatures over the weekend. A lot of people spending time outside. We all need to be careful.
Right, and with how early fire season started here in Washington State, that was another thing to note, starting months ahead of schedule. But again, Allison Martinez on the scene here tonight. This information will continue to change throughout the afternoon. So if you have to leave your home, be sure, as Kirsten mentioned, follow us on Facebook, on the 4 News Now app. We'll give you the updates on breaking details as they come into the newsroom.
Stay with us until that threat is passed here on TV and on KXLY.com.